So let me ask you this then. You're a Tool fan, right?
Yeah.
I'm a Tool fan, right?
Yeah.
Are you pretentious? Are you a pretentious Tool fan?
What do we do here? We don't
God
just
dang, we do have
we
have an MJK Tuesday, dude.
Oh, definitely, but we explore all genres of music.
Hey, blast off, I can talk my ass off. Hey, Smokey, what you seen, and I'll tell you what I saw. Hollywood, what you think, and I'll tell you what I thought. And we can talk about it all when we hear on Trash Talk. Hey.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another episode of the Trash Talkers podcast.
We made it.
We made it, Shmo.
Yeah, we did.
What it is, Player Pippin, what it is, what it do, been banging screw since 92.
92. Dang, he older than the moon and the sun. Graduated in 91.
God dang, that man. Go check out that Riff. We said that before.
Yeah, Riff Raff is funny.
What's up, man? How you been?
Oh, I'm good, man. Good.
What's
Same
new?
old, same old.
I heard Cosmo's been giving you hell.
Oh, man, he'll eat that damn plant.
Well, first of all, for y'all, for the Trash Talkers who are watching this right now, Smokey has a pet cat, which me personally, I think cats are a-holes.
No, they are. They'll tell you that. Ask them.
So why own one if you know it's an a-hole?
They ain't all they ain't all bad.
Smokey, when you want to sit in the bathroom and take a calm, peaceful time in the bathroom,
close the door.
He's
You always open the door and he's sitting right outside too.
You know why that is?
I know what you've told me that you heard it was.
I heard they do that because you're vulnerable. Their instincts in them is, hey, you're vulnerable while you're on the toilet, so they have to protect you while you're doing your business. That's why.
What's a cat gonna protect you from?
I mean, it's just...
I always think about that because I always had dogs. And I'm like, in the middle of the night, if somebody break in the house, he gonna be hiding under the couch.
The dog?
Dude. The cat.
Oh, no, okay. Well,
the dog will go and fight for you.
Man, not your dog. Remember Molly?
Oh,
when
yeah.
Meat is the most hood... Look, we had a dude in our rap crew back in the day. His name was Meat.
Mm-hmm.
No, or was it T-Slim?
Oh, T-Slim was the one that came in through the window.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Molly didn't care.
T-Slim... first of all, Molly was a pit bull. And people are afraid of pit bulls. But pit bulls are the most loving dogs if you treat them well. I love pit bulls. Mm-hmm. But T-Slim... And Smokey's house was the studio to record back in the day.
Yeah.
And so... T-Slim... Smokey wasn't there.
Yeah.
Smokey said, hey, I'm not there. Just go through the window.
Yeah.
T-Slim is the hoodest person you've ever known in your life. Opens up Smokey's studio window... Walks in it, and Molly's like,
she was sitting. He said she was sitting on the couch watching TV. She was just like, "What up?"
Hey, bro, that's a good episode. You want to watch it? That's what I'm saying.
Like, thanks for protecting the house.
But she knew he wasn't a threat.
Yeah, she knew him. That's why.
Yeah.
I'd like to think she would have defended if she needed to. Now, Xena was the one that would defend it.
Which one? Xena was that's the one.
She was the Rottweiler pit,
yeah,
the Rottweiler
I remember
Doberman
her.
mix.
You lived in the cul-de-sac then, right?
I got her she was a little puppy when I lived there, and then I moved out to Jackson Lake and she grew up out there.
Yeah, but anything new in your life by the way, Cosmo is Smokey's cat, pet cat.
Man, he likes to eat that damn plant. See, that's the thing, man. I tell him, I'm like, if you eat that, you're gonna throw up. And he just looks at me and I'm like, why do you do that? You know you're going to throw up. It takes you like 30 seconds after eating that you're going to throw up. But he still can't help himself. He got to eat it.
Maybe it's something like catnip. Maybe it's something in the smell or the aroma that it gets.
You know, they would always say that about dogs is that they would eat grass
because
whenever their stomach was upset. And they do it just to throw up. So obviously they ingest like green stuff or whatever, some kind of plant, they'll throw up. But
do we need to call PETA on you? What are you doing to Cosmo? Why is she intentionally throwing up?
It's a he, but
or why is he intentionally throwing up? Why?
Maybe he's anorexic. I don't know. Bulimic.
Is that a real thing? A bulimic cat or a bulimic dog?
I doubt it. I don't think he's looking in the mirror checking his figure or anything.
Dude, that's a good question. Is that a thing? A bulimic animal or anorexic? Like,
I think anorexia is where you just starve yourself, but bulimia is where you eat until you throw up. What's the specific word for the people who just throw up after they eat, no matter what? Not even just binging and purging. Just is that still bulimia?
I would think so. Keep it real. Have you ever done that?
What, thrown up?
No, you like. Oh God, I could expose some.
Trying to lose weight or something?
So at one point, I was like, "Oh, Hollywood, you gaining some weight." And yeah, I look good now. Yeah, you boy look good. Look good now. But at one point, this was during my syrup sipping days, and it got bad to where when you drink that much soda, you get fat. Yeah. So I'll be like, God dang, I want a Philly cheesesteak, but I know that carbs and it's gonna. So I would eat it. And this is personal information. This is all to the, people who watch the podcast, putting it out there. But I would eat it. I would eat the whole Philly cheesesteak. And after it's done, I'd go in the bathroom.
You just wasted all that.
But I just wanted the flavor. I wanted and I know it's not good. If you guys have that, get help. Yeah. And I wouldn't, what is that, bulimia?
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider myself bulimic. I was just like, my body's craving the taste. My body's craving the carbs. My body's craving the sugar. So let me just ingest it, but only for about 15 minutes. And then, no.
I just feel like I'm wasting my money doing that.
I mean, it's definitely a waste of money. You didn't waste.
I've never cared that much about it. Like, I mean, there's been times where I forced myself to get in shape, work out a lot or whatever. But other than that, like, I don't care. I'll be fat.
See, yeah. I mean, now that I'm older, if I'm, as we get older, of course we're still very young, but as we get older, when, your body changes. Your body goes through cycles, and it's at the point where I think me and you are at our life is, I mean, who cares? I mean, exactly. If you don't like it, okay, yeah. fine.
Yeah, that is one thing you gain or lose as you get older. You're just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, you either take me as I am, or
and that
I don't really feel like going out of my way.
I prefer that. Take me who I am, or don't take me at all.
Yeah.
If you're gonna accept me for,
I need to lose weight to be with you, then I don't need to be with you.
My dog appreciates you. Yes, bruh. I mean, I don't know, but no, what I got going on? What's going on new in Hollywood's life? I'm having a baby actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, triplets.
When did you get pregnant?
I didn't get.
Oh, okay. I just thought. Yeah, so you just gained weight. I know.
Nah, I ain't having no kids, man. Nah, it's so crazy. You brought that up on numerous podcasts on, we have so much going on in our lives, and then when you're put on the spot, it's like.
Oh, always. You can be doing a million things, and then somebody's like, "What'd you do this week?"
No clue.
I don't know.
What did I do this past week? Did I go to my family reunion this past weekend?
You did.
Was it this past weekend?
Yeah, it was.
Do I tell them the story about Unc?
Probably not all the stories about Unc. You told him about him driving with the light on top.
He would put a light on this freaking car, and just to get out of traffic, dude. He had a cigarette lighter and it wasn't red, white, and blue. It was red and white. And he would. I will never. Fire and he would just ride through that mud like, we're getting home today, boy. But nah, I hung out with my family this weekend, man, and it was hey, listen, my uncle. I want y'all to do me a favor. Just Google YouTube a person. Just watch 2 minutes of a person named Charleston White. It's like Charleston, South Carolina, Charleston shoe. Just Google 2 minutes of any Charleston White video. That is my uncle. Looks the same, talks the same, acts the same, and you may not agree with what he says, but that's my uncle. That's my family.
Now, you got to understand, Charleston is a comedian, if you do look it up. And he says some racist things.
He says a lot of bad things.
He says super racist things. He says some terroristic things.
My uncle does the same thing, though, and he ain't no comedian.
Well.
He's just the dude from the South that was raised Southern. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to tell the people, like, don't take it too seriously, because... Man, that guy gets death threats from the things he says.
Can we bring my Uncle Terry on here one day? Yeah. No. Yeah. Dude, I love my Uncle Terry. But no, we hung out. We sat on the porch and we indulged and had a good time. And he's actually a really big fan of Grateful Dead. And he played a song for me that I think he might have played, about 10, 11, 12 times. And then I came home and then played it for another 10, 11, 12, 13 times. It's called Terrapin Station. God, nephew, this that real music right here. You like listening to that kind of music? Man, you need to hear this Grateful Dead Terrapin Station. I'm like, man, Unc, I love you, dude. I love you, man.
Yeah. How old is he?
Unc's probably like 54, 55 maybe.
Oh, so that'd be a little older than him then.
Yeah, he a little older.
I'm saying Grateful Dead was out in the 60s.
Well, he did a lot of time in prison, and he has rehabilitation. Listen, to people who aren't from the South, y'all won't understand this, but Florence, South Carolina the Carolinas, period, are a main hub of the slave trade. Mm-hmm. And literally every on the black side of my family, every black person on the black side of my family is buried on a slave plantation. Mm-hmm. And it may seem weird to some people, but it's normal to us for some reason.
That still happens in the South a lot. I remember this guy I worked for, his name was Blakeney, and he went back to his
name was Blake what?
Blakeney.
Like Blakeney?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, he went back to Alabama, where he was from, to his family's plantation, I guess you would say. And yeah, like all the white people and the black people were all buried there together. And he found this dude that was doing the groundskeeping there. And he walked up and he said, "Hey, my name is James Blakeney." And dude said, "My name is James Blakeney."
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
and Blake.
Yeah, because the black people adopted the name.
White person, the slave. Listen, people hate. Some people do hate on the South. Oh, y'all talk funny. Y'all talk slow. Why do y'all eat these things? Or listen, I'm proud to say I'm from the South, and I know you are too, right?
Yeah.
I'm proud to say I'm from the South.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. But we got an interesting. Before we do that, let's hop into the top 3 like comments of last podcast.
Yeah, let's do that.
Now, the last podcast was the most.
No, it was the song titles, the G.G. Allin song titles.
Yes, the craziest G.G. Allin song titles. So the number 3 most liked comment from the worst song titles by G.G. Allin comes from Amber Percy. Shout out to Amber Percy. She says, "My dad's side of the family from Southwest Virginia and East Tennessee have family reunions often. The last time we went to visit in 2021, we had around 50 or so of us reunion. I'm glad I'm not the only person who doesn't know G.G. Allin other than hearing from y'all. I checked the songs, and I'm guessing this song, and I Can't Be Mentioned, starts with Expose Yourself."
Yes, that was it.
Okay.
Yes.
She also says, "He seems like a guy who's trying too hard to get everyone to hate him. Instead, I just feel sorry for him. Right as y'all say he has had childhood trauma, I knew it was going to be something like that. Some of us try to overcome and bring light to the world. Others stay lost in the darkness and only wish to drag the rest of us to hell with them.
You go.
It's too bad it doesn't seem like Gigi was able to heal through his music. In fact, it seems like he used depravity. God, I can't say that word.
What, deprivation?
No.
What? Oh, depravity.
Depravity as a weapon against the world."
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, absolutely. He was an angry young man, and he just wanted other people to be angry. Misery loves company, as they say. That's what he wanted. And he wanted to infuriate people with his music. That's why he chose those song titles. He just wanted to be as shocking and as harmful as possible through his music.
Yeah, and I think he achieved it.
Yeah, I was surprised that there's that many people that had never heard of him, though.
What do you mean?
Like, I said, even in some comments, like, I feel like a lot of people have heard of G.G. Allin, but they never heard his music. But apparently there's a lot of people that had never heard of him at all.
Right.
Even through, like, the documentaries and stuff. Because that's where most people know him from, is from, like, documentaries, or if you happen to find those clips on YouTube of
him
talk
doing
shows.
Just stupid, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Man, that guy. But okay, the second most liked comment from the G.G. Allen podcast comes from Gary Cunningham. Gary Cunningham says, I heard when he was a kid, his brother couldn't pronounce the name Jesus Christ. When he said it, it was
Gigi. Yeah, I think that was in one of the documentaries, actually.
Did you watch one of the documentaries?
Yeah, that's how I learned about it the first time.
Okay, well, the number one most liked comment, and actually, Smokey replied to this one. Would you like for me to read your reply or not?
Which one is it?
Yes or no?
I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, you guys can go look at it anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So the number one most liked comment on the G.G. Allen's Worst Title Songs podcast is from Ashley. Ashley says, "I think y'all excluding a lot of people from this podcast.
Oh yeah, I didn't understand that.
As a lot of people don't like or have never heard of this." Smokey replied, "That's crazy. I feel like everyone knows of him, but no one knows his music."
Yeah.
Ashley then replied to Smokey and said, "Yep, LOL, that's pretty much how it is. It's like Mayhem, Euronymous,
Yes, that's right.
and Dead are known, but not everyone may listen to black metal." Smokey replied to Ashley, says, "Interesting. I know we've talked about Mayhem before. We need to look into the other two also." Ashley,
yeah, and they were actually members of Mayhem.
Exactly.
Yes.
And then Ashley responded to Smokey and said, "Cool. You might remember those two guys are the cornerstone of Mayhem. One guy called himself Dead."
Yeah.
Smokey replied to Ashley and said, "Oh, that's right. I wonder if there are other artists like that out there." Ashley said back to Smokey, "Well, Norwegian black metal bands like Mayhem, Burzum, and Emperor have enough history to cover over several days, but you guys have covered a lot of the weirdos out there already." So apparently we've covered a lot of weirdos.
Yeah, I just want to see if there's more.
Oh, dude, trash talkers. Wait, trash talkers. Real, keep it real. In the comment section, are there any other bands or artists that are out there like G.G. Allen
or Mayhem for that?
Or
matter.
Mayhem.
Yeah. There's got to be others, right? Oh, what about Infinite Annihilator? Are these guys only that provocative through their lyrics or song titles or whatever? Are they really that crazy in real life? Or are they just like normal dudes that just happen to do really crazy song titles and the band name or whatever?
What do you think? Just like looking to irk people off?
Yeah, exactly. Some people just probably live normal lives and they just feel like this is my way to get back in the world.
Right. So today's topic. All right.
Yeah.
Now this is an interesting one.
Yeah, it is.
No list, no nothing. Me and Smokey just want to talk about this for a second.
I do have something because after you mentioned that, I wanted to pull up a discussion on Reddit about it. It's not a list, but
okay, you have some information.
yeah.
Okay, the question is, why are Tool fans, or why do some people call Tool fans pretentious? Why do people consider fans of Tool pretentious? Are Tool fans pretentious? And if they are pretentious, why?
And what other bands have fan bases that people call pretentious? And that's what I looked up. I found this post on Reddit that said, what band musician has the most pretentious fan base?
Is Tool number one?
Well, the very first response says, Tool. There is no contest. They are the original Rick and Morty fans.
What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, there's 18 replies to that.
Please don't read all 18.
Yeah, I'm not. A lot of them are actually deleted for some reason, but
those are from the pretentious Tool fans. Nope, this isn't being shown.
But anyway, let's see what other bands. Here's one that says Tool and Queen fans are absolutely the worst. I get it. It's a Fibonacci sequence. And also, I get that Freddie sings pretty good.
Okay, all right.
God forbid you say you dislike something about those bands. You'll get worse treatment than my liver on Saturdays.
That means they're doing a lot of drinking. By the way,
obviously.
You just spit all over me.
I did?
Yeah, you just spit all over me.
Where?
God dang it, dude. Now I gotta go get tested. Jesus. Go ahead.
Primus sucks.
Oh, that's a... Okay, I want to talk...
That's all it says, Primus sucks.
Well, that means they're fans of Primus, right? That's what that means.
Maybe they're saying Primus fans are pretentious. I don't know.
Did you just intentionally spit on me?
What are you?
Why are you?
Where?
You did it again. I'm getting.
It's like the other day when you kept yelling at me, and I'm like, stop.
Oh.
God dang it, stop.
Dude, listen. Okay, I do want to. Let me ask you this question first.
Yeah.
What does pretentious mean? What is the word pretentious?
I can't say P words.
Man, I'm joking with you. You can hawk a loogie on me if you want. I wish you would.
Let me bring up a good one.
You got to pull it from the diaphragm. But what does the word pretentious mean?
Do you want to look up the definition?
No,
or?
I want, because we obviously know.
Like you are pretending to be something like a higher class than you actually are. Like I think of pretentious when people are, you're like, hey, that was a great movie. And then they go, well, I never watched that movie, but the book was so good. It was much better. I'd much rather read a book than
Joe
a movie.
Rogan's got the greatest joke about. Have you seen the joke that Joe Rogan did? He's like, "Oh, I've watched Harry Potter, but the books are way better." He's like, "Oh,
Exactly.
I'm sitting here looking at the book. Oh, I want to see." Or no, Game of Thrones. He was like, "Oh, I see naked boobs, and I'm imagining in my head." When you can just open your eyes and see it.
Yeah.
Just open your eyes and see it.
I get it. A lot of people like to read, but a movie gives you a little more. Like if you want to watch the movie and read the book, that's perfectly fine. But you don't have to hate on people for watching the movie.
But
right?
Have you ever? Do you agree when someone says, "Hey, the book was better than the movie"? Like, that's kind of...
I mean, it could be.
Now, I have actually...
I'm just saying, like, people, though, that are like, oh, I don't watch movies. I only read the books.
Listen, I'm sorry, but the book Carey by Stephen King... Mm-hmm. See, God, now I sound pretentious because it's like... I guess because you're imagining it in your own head and you're playing out the sequence of events in your own head with your imagination. Mm-hmm. So I guess
usually related to intellect, though. People are like, "No, I don't do that. I do something that's much more intelligent."
Okay, now I think that takes us down the tool route.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
You ready for? What do you got? Go ahead. No,
go ahead. Read some more comments. Tool, hands down. I like Tool, but I'm uncomfortable telling strangers this. Ooh.
Why? Really? Because people might think you're pretentious.
You're pretentious. Ooh, Radiohead, Eminem, Rush.
Nah.
Sebastian Bach. This is Johann Sebastian Bach.
When you get done with these, I want to ask you a question. No, continue.
Are you pretentious if you listen to classical? That kind of is. If you're like, I don't enjoy normal music, I only listen to classical.
Bro, I listened to classical music a lot in middle and high school. A lot. A lot. Mm-hmm. But also made rap music.
And you didn't go around saying, "Oh, I don't listen to
hey,
that
y'all
stuff."
ain't heard that 16th Symphony, but I ain't do that.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Your hip hop and stuff. But have you heard Beethoven's Fifth?
Dude, get out of here. I'd be like, get your man. But no, I did listen to a lot of classical. Okay, so now let me ask you this. Now, okay, is it bad to be that? Is there something wrong with saying, hey, I think Tool is a better band because of the way that they present themselves, because of the way that they release their albums, because of the way that the lyrics, the sound, the Fibonacci sequence? Is that bad?
No, not at all. I think it's great to use your intellect in your art. And absolutely, and you're making something that not everyone can relate to. Because you have to kind of be on a certain level to understand it in the first place, right? Mm-hmm. I think the problem is when the fans start judging other fan bases because they're like, no, I listen to like the really high class progressive metal like Tool. I don't even mess with like those pop punk bands and things like that. Now, when you start hating on other genres or other fan bases because they're not on your level, then it becomes pretentious. But just making the music in itself and using intellect in your art is not necessarily a bad thing. Only if you're using it negatively toward other bands and their fan bases. Which I know a lot of artists do that too, like Eminem. Like, you know, Eminem makes some of the most lyrical hip-hop ever heard, ever known to man. And he will go off and say, like, oh, mumble rap, blah, blah, blah. And I hate the tappy flow that everybody else is using.
That's being pretentious.
It is, yeah. He was on this list. Yeah.
There you go. So let me ask you this then. You're a Tool fan, right?
Yeah.
I'm a Tool fan, right?
Yeah.
Are you pretentious? Are you a pretentious Tool fan?
What do we do here? We don't.
God
just
dang, we do have.
We
We have an MJK Tuesday, dude.
Oh, definitely. But we explore all genres of music, and we don't just go, no, this is not good enough because it's not intellectual enough, like Tool.
We see artistry and everything.
Exactly. We see art for art, regardless of how much mathematical equations went into it.
I don't know, man. I think, well, why do you think people who aren't fans of Tool call Tool fans pretentious? And I have a conversation that I had with one of a good friend of mine, and God dang, I was the pretentious Tool fan because this person, she was not a fan of Tool. She's a fan of, like, you know, dark metal, Swedish metal, like, just can't understand a word what they're saying. Wear pig mask type stuff. And I'm like, you gotta, and I could be wrong, trash talkers, please educate me if I'm wrong. But I told her, I'm like, listen, in my years of being on this planet, I've never heard a song called Lateralus where the drums, the bass, the guitar, and the lyrics were all based on the Fibonacci sequence. And just to even, first of all, where does that idea come from? And then but to put it on a song, get your drummer to agree to it, your bassist, your guitars, and your singer to all come up with one song called Lateralus and make it to where the Fibonacci sequence is the flow, is the cadence of the song. I can't name another band, another rapper, another singer, anyone that has even remotely thought of anything close to that.
I bet there has been.
I
mean, not on the level of Tool, because Tool is a worldwide phenomenon.
But I don't think Lateralus didn't win any Grammys.
No.
But if
didn't they win something for Fear Inoculum?
They did win something for Fear Inoculum.
Yeah.
But my thing is, if God, this is me sounding like a pretentious Tool fan. I don't care if I'm a pretentious Tool fan. Then cool, that's fine. But what I'm saying is there's no other. Bro, remember when we were like coming to the end of Tool Tuesday, and we were like, yo, is there anything else out there like Tool? And everyone's like, oh, you can try this, you can try that, but
and we have found some that are very similar sounding,
but they're not Tool.
Well, there's the pretentious side of it.
So are we pretentious
like,
Tool fans?
I don't. It's like, yeah, you try to imitate Tool,
you're right,
but you're not Tool.
You're right.
I only listen to Tool. I don't care about your band that tries to sound like Tool.
So are we pretentious Tool fans?
Not me. I don't see it for that. I'm never going to go to another fan base and be like, huh, what mathematical equation did you use to get that song? Like, oh,
well, no.
4/4? Whoa.
That's what I'm saying.
Big time there, homo.
You're used to the 4/4s.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard anyone ever do a Fibonacci sequence song? Ever? Personally.
No, but I mean, there's math rock and things like that the fans tell us about, that the trash talkers tell us about. Fans of that band, they'll tell us about math rock and whatever. I mean, maybe there are other bands. I'm just saying they're not on the level of Tool. I'm sure some other people have tried it. I don't know if it's the Fibonacci sequence specifically.
That's the
but
thing.
I'm sure there are mathematical equations that people have tried to structure songs around.
Trash talkers, please. Because me personally, and I don't know if you think like this, but please, if there's something that Smokey's describing, please leave it in the comment section. Because me personally, I think the song Lateralus should be in the Smithsonian. I think that song should be that is a pristine.
But appreciating it doesn't make you pretentious. It's pretentious when you start judging other people for not being on that level.
Okay, so is it pretentious for me to say that there is no other band like Tool?
No, I mean, not necessarily. No, it depends on how you're using that phrase.
Okay, there's no
like
other band.
If someone else is like, but I like, Kiss or some other band or whatever.
They said Queen.
Queen, yeah. If you're like, say you go up to a person and like, well, I'm really into Queen, not really into Tool, and you're like, there is no other band like Tool. Like, I don't care. Even if you think Freddie Mercury's on that level, he's not.
But why do you think that is, though? Why do you think some people call Tool fans pretentious? Why is that?
I mean, did I just give that
But I'm saying
answer
why,
like 5 times?
Yes, you did. But what I'm saying is why aren't there have you ever heard of a pretentious queen?
Apparently there are, according to this.
But have you ever?
No, I've never heard it. Heard it about Tool. I watched a video one time. I want to say it was like the punk rock NBA, which the guy has a pretty good. I've talked about him on the channel. I know you don't remember.
I have the bad memory.
Yes, but
his name's the punk rock NBA.
That's the name of the channel.
Like national basketball?
The YouTube channel. No, NBA as in a degree.
Okay.
What was I saying? He listed Tool, of course. And I think Tool might have been the number one. But he also mentioned, like, Baby Metal.
Wait, the number one what?
Most pretentious fan base.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember the other bands he put on there.
Baby Metal was on there?
Yeah, I think Baby Metal was on there, yeah. Yeah, and he kind of, like, I disagree with this because he kind of made them out to be like waifus or whatever. What is the term for the anime?
What'd you just
the
call
people
me?
that get really into anime and they think they have like this life, and like they have this made up life inside their head around anime or whatever. Isn't it like waifu or whatever?
I mean, I know you have
I figure you might know that.
No, why? Because I'm a waifu?
Yeah, there you go.
Nah, you're talking about god dang, furries?
No, it's more anime based. I guess is furry anime based?
No, that's
just people that dress up in like costumes. Yeah.
I don't know. I've never heard that before.
But it's something along those lines too. But he's just saying that Baby Metal fans are usually like 30-year-old dudes in America who are obsessed with Japanese culture and young girls or whatever. I didn't agree with that at all.
Why not?
Because I think you can enjoy any type of music without being obsessed with a certain culture or something.
Yeah, like we had a whole Baby Metal Monday segment, and we were like obsessed.
We love Rammstein.
Love it.
I'm not obsessed with German culture.
No.
Or
some of the worst.
55-year-old men like Till. Like I'm not obsessed with them, but I like the music.
The music's dope.
Yeah.
Baby Metal. I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. You can be a fan of them without being obsessed with it, like he was basically saying. And I don't know, maybe I need to go back and watch it. I'm not trying to put him on blast or anything.
Watch, Trash Talkers are gonna send this video to him. They're gonna clip out what you just said
exactly
and send it to him, and he's gonna come at us.
Well, hear this part next because he has a wonderful
late.
YouTube channel, and I really like this guy. And he's extremely smart. He knows more about rock and metal and punk than I would ever know. It's gonna take us like 20 more years to get up to that guy's level.
We will get there one day.
But yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't. When it comes to, I don't. And the question ultimately is that bad? Is it bad to be, hey, I F with this band. Mm-hmm. That band that you like, man, is cool, but it ain't nothing like this. That's not bad. Like, I'm going to be a pretentious Tool fan for a second. I have never heard anything like Tool.
That was the whole point of this topic, huh? Because you're like, I need to justify.
No.
My pretension.
Actually, I want it to come subjective. I want it to be why are some people so like, because we're so open-minded here. We're so open-minded when it comes to these different bands. Like you said with Rammstein. They're crazy. Yeah. You know, MGLA, you guys probably never heard. They're amazing. But I don't know. God dang it, maybe it's a curse. Maybe Tool puts a curse on you or something because it's. And okay, I will say this. Let me be the subjective Tool fan.
Yeah.
The early Tool work I love, but I'm not as much as a fan as.
Oh, see, I like it more.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And a pretentious Tool fan that they'd be like, they haven't put anything out. Maynard trolled us to sit here and listen to crickets for 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And some people think that is a work of art.
Yeah.
You ask me, that is a waste of time. But some people think it's great. It's art. That to me, that is the
art is subjective.
God, you're right, man.
Yeah.
Everything I'm throwing out, you're hitting me back with. I don't know. I really don't know where I'm going here. I mean, everything I'm throwing you, I'm trying to make an argument as to why it's okay to be.
Why it's okay to be pretentious. Yeah. I don't know. I think there's a better way to do it. A better way to show your fandom.
How?
By still understanding that art is subjective. That sums it all up. Like, some people are not into what you're into, but it doesn't make you better than them because you're into something that you feel is more intellectual. Like, say what you run across a Blink 182 fan. Yeah, they do have simple punk rhythms and, it's just simple music. But some people just want to hear simple sometimes. It'd be like me being a fan
I know exactly
of the biggest lyricists of all time, the best, Eminem.
I was just about to bring that up.
Whatever. And what if I go to mumble rap fans and be like, God, that is garbage, man. I can't believe you listen to that crap. Like, yeah, I can think it's garbage. Like, yeah, I can think that it's not something I'm into. But I'm not going to sit there and judge them and say, you're just stupid for liking that. You got to be brainless to be into that garbage.
Well, then if you're saying that is what the definition of a pretentious fan is, then I would say I'm not that. Because like I said earlier, we're open-minded here. You know? But now, Smokey, I gotta put you on the spot here for a second. You love Eminem.
Yeah.
Eminem doesn't get played in the clubs.
Okay. Is that supposed to bother me?
Oh no, I'm not finished. Okay. Let me finish. You like Gucci Mane?
He's alright. I don't really listen to him much.
So who do you prefer more, Eminem or Gucci Mane?
Eminem.
Why?
Yeah. Because I prefer the lyricism more. Okay,
so I would say that's the same thing with rap, which is what you basically just said.
Yeah.
But now take a Gucci Mane fan.
Yeah.
And they say, hey, well, I prefer to let someone ride the beat.
Okay. I like that sometimes, too. Did you want me to be like, oh, you're stupid for liking that?
I know you better than that. That's not how you are. But I don't know, man. This is a tough one. Like, so then what do you say to the people who even call, not the pretentious Tool fans, but what do you say to the people who call pretentious Tool fans? Like,
well, there are some out there, though. Eminem has those fans. Every artist, I think, has some. I mean, maybe not a band like Psycho Stick or something like that.
Psycho Stick?
Yes, we covered them on the channel.
Come on, bro.
Well, I mean, sometimes you just got to ride with it.
Okay. So
you're like, I don't remember that.
Just go with it.
We probably did it, so just go with
Smokey's my backup drive. All right, I'm just riding with it, bro. All right, okay.
This is when you stop and go, what the hell is that?
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was something we did.
Just ride with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But go ahead. What were you about to say?
I don't remember now. What was I saying?
You were saying, because I was talking about, what...
Oh, there probably are some simple bands out there, like, that just do really basic, elementary stuff that do it all for a gimmick and for fun.
Selling platinum.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot the point I was going to make about that.
I was saying, like, what do you call the people who say those people are pretentious? And then you brought up, you're like...
Oh, I'm saying if you're a fan of, like, the really simple bands, like, you can't really point to someone who likes the more intellectual. You can't really be pretentious about that. You can't be pretentious about, oh, I like this really simple, goofy stuff. That makes me better than you, because, like, what's the substance behind that? But you can do that when you get into, like, an intellectual band. That's why you will see names like Tool, like Rush, or Eminem listed in these pretentious fan bases.
I think some of the adjectives that you're using to describe, like you said, some of these goofy. Mm-hmm. Why does it have to be goofy? To them, it's not
some
goofy.
Of them, no, man, like... You call Primus goofy, they're gonna be like, yeah, that's about right.
What if a true Primus fan is?
No, I like Primus, so I love their music.
Okay, but you were talking about rap, like you said, you refer to Eminem as the more intellectual rap.
Yeah.
Okay, give me an example of a goofy rap.
ICP, they do a lot of goofy.
And you're a big ass. God dang it, you're a big fan of ICP, so
yeah.
Okay, give me another one.
There is some goofy stuff that they do that I don't care for.
Give me one. Just go ahead, speak it.
Another artist?
Yeah, another band or artist or song or rapper that's goofy. I can give you a good one.
Yeah, what is it?
God dang it, I want you to go first.
I mentioned Cycle Stick earlier. Oh, Island Boy?
Is that goofy to you?
Yeah, that's kind of goofy. I mean, I don't know. They weren't intending to be, though.
Yeah,
I'm talking about bands that intentionally are going for goofy.
Now that's different. Intended to be goofy.
Yeah. Well, the Island Boys they became a meme because they were intending to be serious, and people didn't see it that way.
Yeah. Damn, intended to be goofy. That's a good one. I'm trying to think.
I don't think there's enough artists out there who try to be intentionally goofy.
We need some more goofy ass.
Weird Al. That's another one. Yeah.
God dang
that. I think it's okay if that's your lane.
Because
your lane is just to make people laugh.
Thank you. That's my thing. It's like you said, you don't. I think you said it on a reaction recently, but you said you don't have to be in a box. Like if you want to be goofy, you don't have to be tough guy.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm gonna do this, or I don't want to be lyrical miracle. Yeah. Like if you want to talk about riding on a tricycle,
riff raff. That's a good one.
No, I can't ride with you on that one.
You gonna say Riff Raff ain't goofy?
No, I can't ride with you on that one.
What Riff Raff you listening to?
You're calling his freestyles goofy.
Yes.
Because they're freestyles.
Yeah. He says some goofy stuff in his regular songs too.
I mean, god dang,
Come on, Chartreuse Moves.
I like Chartreuse Moves, dude. But see, that's the thing. It's okay to like that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
At the end,
I like Riff Raff.
Listen, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter as long if that's the premises of what we do here at Rappers React. We listen to everything. We're gonna find the artistry. So if you like Goofy, enjoy Goofy.
Absolutely.
If you like Pretentious Tool, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, can you think of one song that you just absolutely could not bear to listen to here? Maybe not bear is the wrong word. That you just weren't a fan of.
Yeah, what's that band you like?
MGLA?
No. Not Volbeat. What's the other band you were into?
Oh, man, you talking about Ween.
No, the other one.
Okay, you talking about...
The one that I just didn't get. I heard it and I was like, I don't really get it.
So it wasn't Ween?
No.
It wasn't Volbeat?
No.
Damn.
No, I like them, actually.
No, Ween was like the Buenos Aires.
Oh, God, what are they called? It's kind of a niche band, but you were into them because you were like, oh, these guys are great, and then I heard the one song and I'm like,
come on, give me some more, give me the day. What shirt was I wearing?
I can't remember what. Oh, this was like 2 years ago, man.
Volbeat.
Yeah, it's a weird name. Is it not one person's name?
Elliott Smith?
Nah.
I was about to say, don't you ever.
I can't even look it up because I don't even know where to start looking.
God, who are you talking about?
It's going to be in the comments. Somebody will remember it.
Hey,
yeah.
I have to think of this, Smokey. This is going to drive me crazy.
They were in a classroom. I remember that in the video.
In a classroom?
Yeah.
You sure it wasn't Volbeat?
No, it wasn't Volbeat.
They were in a classroom.
Yeah.
Huh. God dang it.
Dang it. I don't know how to look it up.
Man, and now that drives me crazy because I want to defend.
We only covered one song of theirs, and you're like, oh, man, you got to hear this. It's so great. And then I heard it, and I was like, I don't get it.
And it was a video, or?
Yeah, it was a video.
Classroom.
You'll probably think of it tomorrow.
Yeah. And if y'all know what he's talking about, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, somebody's going to know. And they'll put it in the comments.
What you got for some OMG? And before we get into that, if you're a Pretentious Tool fan, be proud to be a Pretentious Tool fan, and let us know in the comments if you are.
Well, the point being, you don't have to be pretentious.
Right.
Yes.
Right. What we got for it? Do we have Do we have WTF?
Yeah. We do. We have WTF, and we also have one from Maine.
Come on, give me some with an M. FYM. F your mother.
F your Maine?
Oh. You got another one? You got a better one? MFer. Maine. I don't know.
I don't know.
Go ahead. What you got?
All right. I'm going to give you the 2 headlines if you don't know how this works. I call out 2 headlines, and he's going to try to guess which one comes from Florida and which one comes from Maine. So I will give you this one first. Woman Irish folk dances during field sobriety test.
Oh, that's gangster. She's gangster. Ma'am, I just need you to put one foot in front of the other and count 9 steps, and then
she
you're gonna
start doing the river
she
dance.
starts river dancing on it. That'd be awesome, dude. Okay, give me the other one.
All right, this one is harebrained scheme. Man busted for illegal hair trafficking.
Wow, I actually heard about this.
Oh, okay. Maybe you know this one then.
Yeah, because he was bringing hair like through the airports, right?
Hair as in rabbits.
Oh. Wait, I think I heard about that too then. No, that was like parrots or parakeets or something. Okay. What was the title of the river dance one again?
Woman Irish folk dances during field sobriety test.
Okay. Guarantee that's from Florida.
Okay.
And the bringing
the
trafficking rabbits is from Maine.
You are correct.
I knew it. Yeah.
Which one you want to hear about first?
I want to save the best for last, so give me the rabbits first.
Okay.
Just because we're Irish.
Portland, Maine. A federal judge has sentenced a Massachusetts man to probation for running an illegal trapping operation that captured wild hares in Maine for the purpose of training dogs. Oh, wow.
What kind of sentence was that?
I'm going to leave the guy's name out. Of Attleboro solicited Maine residents to trap snowshoe hares. Court documents show. Undercover investigators offered to trap the hares for money. Oh, this was a sting operation.
Oh, wow.
And he obliged, despite the fact that he did not have an issue or he did not have a license or permit that would have allowed him to possess or transport the animals.
Did you think that Maine had that many rabbits or hares?
No, you wouldn't think so.
You wouldn't think so. You think that'd be a southern thing, right?
Yeah, but they are snowshoe hares.
Oh, so, okay.
These are adapted to the cold.
Yeah, if y'all haven't seen The Last of Us, go check that out. There's a big point in there to that. But go ahead.
The judge in the U.S. District Court in Portland sentenced him to 1 year of probation and fined him $10,000.
Wow.
He was also ordered to pay $1,843 in restitution to the state of Maine.
Let me ask you this question. The judge said 1 year of probation and a fine of $10,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what if he gave you the option? You do 1 year of probation and
or fine
$10,000, or would you just rather do the 1 year in jail? Which one you taking?
I'd probably take the probation.
That's $10,000, bro.
Yeah, but you're gonna lose your job being in there for a year.
You can always get another job. You get buff. You can.
You sound like you want to go to jail.
No, don't you? Not gonna.
You don't want to say it.
I know. You're right. That does sound messed up now that I said it like that.
I don't care how many of my homies in there. Y'all can see me when you get
I'll
out.
see you when you get out, for real.
Yeah.
No more. Oh, God damn it. All right, let's do the next one.
All right, Pinellas County, Florida. A Pinellas County woman accused of driving under the influence performed in quotations multiple ballet and Irish folk dance moves during a roadside field sobriety test, according to Pinellas County Sheriff's Office.
I'm just waiting to hear if she did a blow test. Go ahead. I'm just waiting to hear it.
Deputies said Amy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll leave her name out. Of Madeira Beach, rear-ended another vehicle approximately 1 mile from her home on April 27th. When deputies arrived, they noted her as showing several signs of impairment, including bloodshot, watery, and glassy eyes and dilated pupils. When deputies asked her to walk the line, she struggled to follow instructions and was unsteady on her feet, and instead performed an Irish folk dance.
Wow. Does it not say that she passed? Maybe she wasn't drunk. Because it didn't say that they...
Not in this part, yeah.
It doesn't say...
I'd have to pull up the entire story.
All right, first of all, hold on. you're a cop, Smokey, right?
There's a video of it that they released.
God, we're watching
of her doing the dance.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah.
You pull over this young lady, and she looks at you and she says, "Hey, I'm on the way home." And you say, "Where you coming from?" "I'm coming from ballet practice." You know, she's got her, you know, some sweatpants on and t-shirt, and you're like, "Hey, I think I smell some alcohol." Maybe she had a glass of wine before she left. Maybe that's like a tradition, okay? She gets out and you tell her, "Hey, I need you to walk these 9 steps," you know?
Yeah.
And she does 4 steps.
Yeah.
And then pulls out the most beautiful ballerina dance you've ever seen. Are you letting this woman go?
Well, I would say if she performed it flawlessly, then she's probably not that impaired. But you know how they are. They're like, if you fail any of the tests, they're going to give you the breathalyzer.
Yeah. Do you know what's crazy? Have you ever seen Reno 911?
Yeah.
Remember that when she pulled the drug out and she was like, "You went,
she was doing the
and then he said, "No, what would be really good if you do with a cowboy hat?" And he said, "Oh, well, I'm a little drunk right now." Gotcha. Dude, that's great, bro. That's great.
Yeah.
Bump. No, what would really when you do a little barrel roll?
I'd do it better if I wasn't drunk.
Gotcha. That was awesome, dude. Man, amazing podcast, man. This was these Tuesday mornings are really cool, man. I enjoy these, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, guys, let us know. Is it okay to be a pretentious Tool fan? And are you
any band?
Or any band? Yeah, you might be a pretentious Grateful Dead band.
It's a fan. Yeah.
Did I say Grateful Dead band?
Yeah.
Okay, pretentious Grateful Dead fan.
There you go.
Yeah. If it's you guys let us know if that's okay, or if you are one, that's cool. We want to hear your side. We want to read all the comments and see exactly what you guys have to say about the topic of today's podcast, right?
Absolutely.
100%. You got anything else, Mo?
No, that's it for today.
Absolutely, guys. With that being said, thank you so much for the positive reception. And with that being said, again, my name is Barry Hollywood 6 Bites.
I am Larry Smokey, Ramirez, Cowan.
And we are. God, man, stop hitting me, bro.
We too close,
God,
man.
You just come on, do it. Just give me one. Come on.
No, I'm good.
Come on, give me a wrestling one. Give me a wrestling one. Come on, like you're wrestling. Come on, give me one. Oh God, I've been waiting on. Come on. Oh God, dang it, Smoke. Oh,
take that.
And we
cheating
are
scum.
We are
over. Oh, I almost knocked my own.
Lord, you
over
and
out. Deuces.